Jesus is very deliberate in teaching his followers to pray. One of his most familiar prayers contains the phrases, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done," and "Give us this day our daily bread." I invite you to consider how these two petitions, bringing God's kingdom and asking for daily bread, apply specifically to our investing and saving mindset. I hope you understand by now that when Jesus talks about God's kingdom coming, this includes participating with him in this mission by using investment capital to build his kingdom. Christian investors can strategically direct their resources toward God's kingdom objectives. In order to deploy our capital strategically, we need to remember whose capital it is in the first place. Furthermore, we may need to act contrary to some typical accepted financial advice, especially regarding the definition of acceptable risk. We should also ask ourselves what praying for our daily bread means for each of us. Many of us in the Western world don't need to pray for our daily provisions because in an effort to achieve financial independence, we've already saved up enough to last for many, many years. We don't need to rely on God because we can trust in our nest egg instead. God's oikonomos lived differently because a biblical steward didn't own anything and received everything they needed from their master. Similarly, we need to live confidently, knowing that God is our provider. It's not our job or our bank account or our retirement fund. In addition, we must refrain from the natural tendency of looking at donations as sacred and investments as secular. As such, our financial and estate plan should maximize God's objectives during our lifetime. In this upcoming section, look for further understanding of these ideas. First, how can investments be part of our prayerful agreement for God's kingdom to come on earth as it is in heaven? Second, what does it look like to require daily bread from God? And third, look for scriptural examples about our dependence on God. Being faithfully committed to honoring God with all of our financial resources has rewards that may remain unseen during our time on earth, but they're seen and valued in the kingdom of heaven. So let's get started.